your feet? I am your host, Tyler Rose. If you are new to this channel, this is the best internet sneaker news show on the internet. And if you are a returning subscriber, please let them know what we do here. We want to know what's on your feet. So right now is the time, yeah, you. Right now is the time you go ahead and comment below what shoes you got on. And if you don't got any shoes and you're like me, you got some slippers on, please let me know what your most recent pickup is, alright? Now, if you do enjoy the content, I want you to do me a favor right now. Smash the like button, leave me a comment, hit the subscribe button if you are interested in watching more future videos. Without further ado, it's time to get in our first segment. Now, this is called the Shoe of the Day. Now, the shoe of the day for today's video is the Yeezy 350 Turtle Dove. Now, this was the second silhouette to ever be released for Yeezy. Now, the first time this ever released was the year 2015. So for the fact that they are going to be re-releasing the shoe, it's pretty cool. However, I want to tell you guys right now, there hasn't been a set date for exactly when they are going to drop. Now, there is some rumors saying that they are going to use the fabrics, right? Which means they're using the fabrics from the Turtle Dove. It doesn't mean it's going to be a silhouette like the Turtle Dove used for the first pattern, right? Say, for example, they did a 350, right? And they did a Turtle Dove pattern, that was the first one. So there's signs where it might not be a 350. It could be the 350 V2. It could be a 450. It could be something else. They're just using the same exact pattern. So I do want to let you guys know about that. Not to get your hopes up, but we are expecting that. If you did see the pattern, you would be like, yeah, they're going to drop, another 350. They're going to drop the Turtle Dove. So if you see the pattern, you would be like, yeah, they're dropping the Turtle Doves, right? So that's something we're going to have to figure out in the future. But without further ado, you know what time it is, right? It's time to dive into the details. Let's take it away. Now, if we're looking at the Turtle Dove, we already know, man. I mean, this is what set it off. I mean, these were like the most fake shoe at one point. I remember going into the mall, the little kiosk at the mall, and you would see this shoe. So without further ado, let's just dive into the details, man. The 350s, I mean, just in general, are like, kind of played out in a way because we've seen them so much. But for them to be doing this one, this was the first version of it. And as you can see, it looks a lot different than the 350s we're used to seeing when they come out. We also have this rib sole, which we obviously know all the 350s do have. That's something they always kept, to that rib midsole, which is always cool. We have the pull tab on the back of this. And of course, we have this classic pattern of the Turtle Dove, man. I mean, look at that, boy. Woo! So what we're really seeing here is this Turtle Dove pirate pattern, which is a pirate black. It's moon rock and it's Oxford tan. So that is the colors they used to make this and create this pattern. And like I said, this is going to be a restock. The original release was June 27, 2015, which was a Saturday, and they released for $200. These are still just rumors. However, this is exciting. It's always exciting to get an OG to come back. This is like the Jordan 1 breads or the patent leather 11 bread 11s that are coming back. These are OG colorway. This is the original colorway of the first ever 350. So this is exciting for sneakerheads, for sneaker enthusiasts, probably for resellers, probably for everybody who's into shoes. And we are going to keep you posted when it comes to more details about this shoe. So you've seen some of the pictures up close to really get a view and understand what the shoe looks like. If you have never seen this shoe, you're welcome. I'm happy I could share this moment with you. So you've seen the details up close. You understand what the Turtle Dove pattern really looks like and what it consists of when the colors. But now we're going to get into our next segment of the show. It is called Where to Cop and Will I Cop. Let's go ahead and run the segment. So where to cop is always the question when it comes to sneakers. So if the shoe does restock, we should see the usual suspects: the bodega raffles, social status raffles, sneakers and stuff raffles. I said raffles. Adidas Confirm, the Adidas Confirm app, the usual suspects like Yeezy Supply as well. So that's where you could cop. And how to cop? Usually you just enter. So if you got a phone, you just type it in, like, I want to enter a raffle and, stuff like that. And if you don't have a phone and you don't have a computer, you're gonna need one. You're gonna need one to enter. You're gonna need one. Now, will I cop? For a shoe like this, a 350, I will cop. It's a cop for me. And the reason it's a cop for me is because there's something iconic about this shoe. There's something different about, the shoe compared to 350 V2. Something about this shoe compared to this that looks so much different. Maybe it's just a pattern. Looking at this side by side with the picture on my computer, which is the turtle dove, like there's something different about that shoe. Obviously we have this line going here, we have different kind of patterns for the prime knit, and the rib midsole is the same, the pull tab's the same, but there's something iconic about that turtle dove colorway that just gives me some nostalgia. And I remember like when, you know, Yeezy and was going to Adidas, there's something iconic about it that I really want to grab the shoe just to have, just to put on ice, man. It's to put it away for a year or two and just have it in the collection, man. You know, I think that's important, to have an iconic shoe like this and make it a part of your collection. So you heard it first, it's a cop from me. Now let's go ahead and dive into the next segment of the show. Let's get into some resale prediction, and let's see how much the shoe might potentially resell for if it does release and if it does go to be a 350. So on average, brand new, the original turtle dove is going for about $1,000 to $1,800 brand new on the resale market. However, this does not mean it will continue to be that high of a price. And the reason why I'm going to tell you right now is simply because, and the reason why I'm telling you this is because this shoe restocking is going to have more resurface into the atmosphere, into the sneaker world, right? So when you have a shoe that came out once and there was limited pairs, and it's been 7 years since it released, when you bring more pairs in, it's gonna lower the price. However, I think this resale price is gonna be around $400 to like $600. I don't think this is gonna be a $1,000 shoe, because for one, Yeezy does like to put a lot of shoes out there. I think Kanye did say in an interview, if I'm not mistaken, that he did not want Yeezys to be this big resale shoe. He wanted a lot produced because he wanted the masses to wear his shoe. So I think if he's gonna do a restock of a classic silhouette like this with a classic pattern, the OG, he's gonna have a lot coming out. This will definitely affect resale prices. However, on Tyler Rose TV, what we say, we don't go for the hype, we get what we like. That's what we do. You've seen the intro, and that's what I'm into as well, because for example, I'm not a reseller. However, I do have to speak about resellers because they affect me, they affect my bottom line. If I don't get the shoe, where am I gonna go get it? I gotta pay a reseller to get it because he got it and I don't, right? So that's the reason why we do go over it here. I am not a reseller. However, if you are a reseller, I respect your hustle. That's how you do it. However, I just like to wear my shoes. I don't want to make money from my shoes. So with that being said, guys, what do you guys think? Is this a cop? Is this a drop? The turtle dove is a classic. For me, this is a cop. I want to know your opinions down below. And also, guys, don't forget to tell me what is on your feet. What's on your feet? So if you guys are new to the show, I'm so happy you guys came and watched. And if you even watched this long, I appreciate you. Make sure you hit the bell though to get notified if you do subscribe. And don't forget to comment what's on your feet. Smash the like button because it does help the algorithm a lot. And like I said, guys, I will see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. This is the episode of What's on Your Feet. I'm your host, Tyler Rose. I'll see you on the next one. Let's get it.